Today I'm going to show you how I do my 13th Doctor makeup. Now, as you might notice, I don't look like Jodie Whittaker, the actress that plays the Doctor. My face structure is completely different from hers. If you're doing this yourself, I would recommend having a picture of the person you're trying to look like in front of you the entire time, as compare your own face to theirs in order to get the most accurate representation. Because I do not look like her, you do not look like me, the methods I use might not be the ones that you need to use to look like her. The first thing you're going to want to do, as with any makeup look, is to give yourself a good base to work on. One of the pots of glitter I have is broken open in my bag, so this is going to be a glittery Jodie. I hope that's alright with everyone. Oh my god, there's glitter everywhere. There's glitter everywhere! I'm going to start off with my foundation. I'm using the NYX Mineral Foundation in Fair. There's glitter in my makeup. There's glitter in the actual stick part of the foundation. So I'm just going to go ahead and that's it. My tutorial is done. This is the completed look. I'm just gonna pat it in using a beauty blender. Remember to blend down your neck. After foundation, I'm gonna go in with this concealer. It's a NYX one in the color Fair. I'm gonna go ahead and put that under my eyes in sort of a triangle shape. I'm gonna go back in with the beauty blender and dab that in. I'm going to go ahead and set that base with a NYX blotting powder in light medium. Oh! Oh no! That's not great. That's not, oh god, it's all, I've covered myself. Okay, I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush and put this all over my face. Lightly. The makeup that I'm doing for 13 is based off of two pictures. I'm basing it off of one of the first promotional images that was released in her actual costume, as well as the short video where they introduced her as the Doctor. One of the things I notice when I look at pictures of Jodie as the 13th Doctor is that she has a much smaller and narrower nose than I do. So in order to create this illusion of a smaller nose, I'm going to take a brown eyeshadow and put it right here and blend it out. I don't actually have any contouring palettes, but as long as I'm not using a shimmer eyeshadow or a glittery eyeshadow, I should be fine. Take that same brown and just go right under the tip of your nose. You want to make sort of like a little V shape. Bring that nose in. Then you're going to go ahead and take a clean, fluffy brush and you're going to just blend that out. You don't want to blend it completely away. You want to make sure you still have that sort of nose shape that you've drawn in there, but you also don't want to have really harsh lines. Her nose also comes down really straight on these edges here. Hers doesn't come out and doesn't flare out like mine does. I'm going to go ahead and take that same sort of dark brown and put it just on the outsides of my nostrils and sort of take it down underneath here. I'm going to go ahead and take that same sort of dark brown and put it on the outer nostrils on this part here on both sides of my nose. And remember to always blend out your contouring. Just keep going in with that dark shadow and reshaping the nose until you have one that you're happy with. That sounds bad. Next, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the nose. I'm going to go ahead and take this white shade and put it just along the tip of my nose. Now the reason I'm using white and not the light tan that's in the palette is because that light tan is about the same shade as my face and wouldn't actually do a lot of lightening. Next, I'm going to take that brown and put it around my hairline. Once I have that nose and forehead shading, I'm going to go ahead and shade underneath the chin. When I look at my jawline, I think I actually have a similar enough jawline to Jodie Whittaker to get away with just tracing my jawline. But if you're looking at yourself and you think my jawline is too round or it's too wide, you can go ahead and sort of draw a line where you imagine hers would be if it was on your face, if that makes sense. Make sure you blend that out super well. Jodie has these really round cheeks, so I'm going to do a contour that reflects that. So instead of doing a sharp angled contour, I want to do one that sort of curves. Remember to just keep the curve of her face and the shape of her face in mind while you're doing this. You want to be careful about bringing it too far forward. You can actually kind of see mine's gone about to here, which isn't what I want. And the way to sort of fix that I've gone too far is to just blend it out a lot. Blend it away and it'll all be fine. But why would I ever listen to that advice? Why would I ever do something that makes sense? So next up, I'm going to go ahead and do the eyebrows. I'm going to go really simple, really basic with the eyebrows. She sort of has this no makeup look going on. In the video where she was introduced as the doctor, she's actually got this sort of orangey blush on, but in the promotional image, she has a more pink toned blush. So I've decided I'm going to go in with this color here, which is sort of like a pinky color. It is an eyeshadow, not a blush, so let's hope it's not too pigmented or I'm going to look like a clown. Fluffy brush, blend that blush in. Today I'm going to use an eyeliner brush to do my brows. I'm actually going to use the same brown that I used for all of the contouring on my face. This brown here. When you're doing your eyebrows for this, you want to match the color to the roots of your wig and not to the blonde of your wig. Maybe I do look like an absolute fool. We'll see. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. I'm going to start with Magnif'Eyes Eye Primer. I think this is the only color that it comes in, so we're all good on that front. Right after I do that primer, I'm going to go in with this color here and put that all over my whole eyelid. On top of this, I'm going to take that same brown shade that I used for all the contouring as well as my eyebrows and just put it on the outer corners and inner corners of my eyes. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with a brown mascara. The reason I'm using a brown mascara and not a black one is because we're really trying to push that natural look. This one is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. I'm going to go ahead and put that on both my top and bottom lash. Last thing is the lips. Now, difference between her lips and mine are hers come out wider than mine do. What I've decided to do is to kind of go without changing or trying to change my lips at all, because I don't think there's a way that I can change mine and have it still look natural. So I'm gonna just put chapstick on and hope that's enough. And there you are, that's my finished Jodie Whittaker makeup. I hope this was helpful to you. If you liked the video, please make sure you express that by liking it or by giving me a follow. Thank you so much. Bye!